Well, Tod Quiring made that well-publicized splash in the world of sprint car racing with his acquisition of Huset Speedway, but it wasn't his only power move last year. Quiring made more news last November when he secured the services of one of the top young drivers for his Big Game Motorsports team. David Gravel is the focus of this week's Huset Speedway Driver Spotlight. David Gravel enjoyed a solid 2-year run at Jason Johnson Racing, highlighted by 19 World of Outlaws victories and the 2019 Knoxville Nationals Championship.
We had a lot of success with Knoxville Nationals and Silver Cup and stuff like that, Summer Nationals at Williams Grove, so it was a really good 2 years. You got to have great equipment nowadays, and you got to have great people working on it, so it takes a whole team to make it happen.
As hard as it was to leave the JJR team behind, Gravel said he knew exactly what he was getting into when Tod Quiring and Big Game Motorsports came calling.
When I split ways with CJB, Tod always kept in touch and always kind of wanted to do something in the future, and he actually offered me a deal the year before, and I said, no, I can't leave JJR. We had a lot of great success, and then when the final season came around, it was just like, all right, we got to do it. You know, JJR has been through a lot of tragedy, and the future then was unknown. So, you know, Tod is heavily invested with Huset and Jackson, and he's going to be around for a long time.
The success the two shared previously has carried over to this new venture. Gravel currently sits second in the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series points and is also second with 6 wins on the season.
We have great running engines, so qualifying is such a huge deal on the World of Outlaw Tour, but you know, I've known Cody and Trey and Scotty for a while that all work on the car, and we got a really strong team and great equipment, so at the end of the day, it's just our jobs to perform, and luckily we've been able to do that most nights.
The team is just getting started, but if 2021 is any indication, the Gravel Big Game pairing has the makings of a long and trophy-filled relationship.
It's kind of sucked that I've switched teams so much and so often, but it's made me learn how to adapt and get along with people well, and you know, it's shortened the learning curve, because sometimes there's a decent-sized learning curve when you change teams, and luckily there hasn't been. We have the funding to do it. Tod doesn't mess around. It's up to the crew and I to work together and keep it together for a long period of time. So we're just going to keep working together and see what happens.